If you want to be an entrepreneur, it all starts with education. You have to educate yourself first and foremost on the business, on the space, on the markets, and the type of projects you want to invest in and develop, kind of like maybe these projects behind me here. Townhouses, could be single family homes, could be commercial. Whatever it is, you got to educate yourself on the type of product that you want to develop, the market, the space, the language, all the little tricks of the trade. So how do you do that? So if you're going to college, you want to study real estate development. Some colleges have a degree in real estate development now, or you want to study real estate. No matter what, you definitely want to study finance as well. You can get a minor in finance or a double major if you have the capacity and the time, or your graduate degree. So you can get a degree in finance and then get a master's of real estate development, master's of real estate, either way. So I highly recommend getting your degree in those areas. Also, civil engineering is a great degree to have if you're getting into real estate development. There's also construction management, project management. So those are some degrees. Then you can get a job in the industry working for a development company once you get out of school and learn and get your training that way. Or if you have the aptitude and you want to be an entrepreneur and start your own company like I did right out of the gate, then you can start out and you can do small projects like this one behind me, little townhouse development, or you can do a single family home, or you can do some rehab flips, things like that. That's an easy, inexpensive way to break into the business once you've educated yourself. So no matter what, you've got to educate yourself on the business, the market. You got to understand financing. You got to know how to model the financials and the pro formas. You got to know how to project your cost. You need to understand the process, the risks, and be able to calculate those risks. And you got to have patient capital when it comes to real estate development. Real estate development requires patient capital. That means you need equity capital and financing that is not in a rush. You don't want to use hard money, and you don't want to use investors that need their money back right away. So you want to make sure that your capital is patient, that can wait through the process. It takes 6 months, 12 months to a year to bring a development project full cycle to sale or to full lease up. Sometimes it could be 18 months or 2 years, depending on the size of the project, or 3 or 4 years or more. If you're doing a land development project, it can take you a little while. So you want to make sure that you have the proper training and education first and foremost, and you continue to educate yourself post formal education. You want to be a lifelong learner, and you want to continue your education throughout the rest of your life, personally, professionally, develop yourself constantly. You want to make sure that you've got the right kind of capital, fulfilling a need. Finding a demand, finding a niche, and you're filling that. Go where their demand is, look for the path of progress, and you want to bring projects out of the ground. They're going to fill a need and create opportunity where there is an opportunity. That's what entrepreneurs do. Entrepreneurs solve problems, create opportunities, and fill a need. So think about those things, and that is how you can get started in the real estate development industry, whether you're going to college or if you want to be an entrepreneur. That's kind of how the process works. It all begins with education. No matter what you do, you got to educate yourself. You got to learn the business, learn the market, learn the space, prepare yourself for future education, future opportunities, and bigger projects.